Hey everyone, so we have a new day and we do have more news. Now the whales are exactly controlling the market right now, but we're going to be seeing a lot of updates in the future. What's going on, everyone? I'm your host and thank you so much for dropping a like so I can, keep making these videos. But this is the crypto market right now, and whales are actually dominating. Whales are controlling this market. Either small whales, either big whales, they're all doing their own thing. So while we wait for that, while we wait for the relief fund to be sold off, which is about 10 trillion, they sell about 10 trillion tokens each single month. And as we sell that off, that's when we're going to be seeing that big growth. But there's a lot of news. There's another meme over here. Visa accepts Ethereum, but Ethereum gas is high. Obviously a bit of joke over here. There still needs to be a lot of adoption. There's still a lot of room for Shiba Inu to step in and offer to people what is not yet made or something that is not yet provided. So for example here, Big Mac value meal, $6, Ethereum gas, $48. So if Shibarium, the blockchain, can improve that, it would be a big thing right now. So I definitely do think it's the next level. But if we check over here, the most important factor is Doge, Shiba Inu, and SafeMoon added 78 million first-time investor to the crypto market this year. So there's a lot of new investors. So there's also a lot of FUD on why the price is not going up from investors who do not know what's happening. And that's my job, basically, to keep you provided with the news. Tesla CEO Elon Musk is single-handedly responsible for attracting millions of new investors into the cryptocurrency market, as the billionaire entrepreneur made crypto seem like a cool kid in the financial sector previously filled with men in suits and ties. So it seems like, Elon Musk did actually support a lot of what's happening, with SafeMoon, with Dogecoin. I do think the hype is down for all of these three, especially SafeMoon right now. But the point of this is, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu can both rebound. While for SafeMoon, we have to see a lot of projects, a lot of updates. But Musk tweeted in February 2021 that he invested in Dogecoin on the behalf of his son and also promised that he would never sell his holdings for many years to come. Dogecoin, which was available for less than a cent, went up to 70 cents or 73 cents. And, even if you purchased at 1 cent, you were basically almost a millionaire. There's a lot of millionaires on Dogecoin. There's a lot of billionaires in Dogecoin. But the phenomenal rise in celebrity endorsement made Dogecoin a superstar overnight and lured first-time investors to the crypto market in droves hoping to be rich. Our latest data collected by Crypto.com shows that Musk actually did boost and got a lot of new holders into crypto. And they're still holding. They're still waiting. And it took just 4 months for February to June to add 78 million first-time investors to the market, can compare to adding 65 million investors since Bitcoin's inception in 2009 up until January 2021. Data shows the influx of new investors pumped major part of their money in Dogecoin and Shiba Inu along with SafeMoon, which comes at a distance. The new investors, mostly millennials, so millennials invested into that, created a strong community base for Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. So we're a very strong community right now from what I'm seeing. And also encouraging other new investors to join the bandwagon and pump in their money. So right now we're waiting for a lot of updates. Millennials find altcoins to be much more lucrative than Bitcoin and Ethereum, as they believe the top two coins are either too expensive to buy or have simply missed the bus since taking its inception day. So the max price I think I could think for Ethereum to happen is 50x. So that's, hitting $100,000. But that is going to be in 9 years, maybe in 19 years. And a lot of people don't have, the time to wait 19 years to get a 50% X increase. With Shiba Inu, it's still a very, early coin with rank about 40 to 50, 30 to 50 or so. So it could still reach the potential Dogecoin has easily, like going 10x would be much more easier by 2022. Now, millennials find altcoins to be much more lucrative than Bitcoin and Ethereum, as they believe the top two coins are either too expensive or have simply missed the bus. And the popularity of altcoins is only growing. But here we go. We brought so many new investors in. So welcome new investors. If you're new to crypto, be sure to type or comment. But this is a big thing. Dogecoin has a lot of new holders, and SafeMoon is another thing. It had 2 million new holders. So these two are a key factor. And a lot of things are happening right now, especially, crypto is in slightly going up, slightly going down, but Shiba Inu popularity and Dogecoin popularity are not as much as it was before. But the most important factor here is that it's not over. Bitcoin seems to be growing, even in trends. Now, Bitcoin accumulation accelerates amongst whales and fish, while Bitcoin rallies to 40,000. This is just on-chain sentiment though. The big question is, how does that correlate to the price action in general? And we can see both small and rich Bitcoin traders accumulated the benchmark cryptocurrency en masse during a period when its prices rose from 30,000 to 40,000. So everyone is buying crypto right now. We can see, people are accumulating. So if we check over here, it seems like both smaller whales and, smaller investors and bigger investors are actually investing into crypto right now. And that's what made the price go from 30,000 to 40,000. Here we saw, only small fish accumulating in the big drop of 2018. But here's when we saw, big whales pumping up the market. And this was at its peak, this was huge. What happened with the price back in 2020. So after a couple of weeks of data showing the most addresses buckets are accumulating, Bitcoin is finally bouncing back from the 30K level, wrote Nick, the author of the Econometrics newsletter, as we highlighted a heat map that witnessed Bitcoin flowing into a small fish and whales wallet. Now the color red points to a situation in which every group, whales or fish, have accumulated Bitcoin the past 30 days. And you can see over here back in 2020 or a bit more than that, whales were coming and many groups, not just whales. So that's really nice. But Bitcoin's heat map has returned to red. And finally, whales are coming back accumulating. So this is what we saw in 2021. So here is the price drop. Here, the smaller fish were coming in, smaller holders, but now both smaller holders and bigger investors are jumping into the market. And this is proving to be a very trendy spike for Bitcoin's price to increase back up. So I think we'll see another dip, just like this pattern in January of 2021, but we could be seeing a lot bigger growth in September and a new influx of users as we get more updates. So we can see over here, obviously the price is dropping down when only small fish are basically taking in their Bitcoin, holding Bitcoin, but we're seeing that massive bump up. So we are seeing big whales coming in. Look at this. These are some big whales. This is actual analysis. These are reports that Whale Map did. Reported Thursday that the number of unspent transaction outputs currently belonging to Bitcoin whale wallets have spiked, thereby suggesting their intention to wait for higher prices. So we could be seeing, getting above 40,000, and the next resistance is only at around 47,000. Whale bubbles for the win. So it seems like Bitcoin is going to be only going up from here as we reach 40,000 or even more. We're going to be breaking barriers, like the speed of light. And that's really good news for Shiba Inu. A lot of people have been asking me, how is this related to Shiba Inu? Well, Bitcoin and Shiba Inu's price are tied together. And a lot of people don't realize that. So I wanted to make it fully clear. When I talk about Bitcoin's price, this is basically the same thing as talking about SHIB's price, because SHIB price is tied to Bitcoin right now. We're soon going to be leaving the sell-off where we have that potential growth to be much higher. So when we sell off the relief fund, that's when we're surely going to be growing. But there's two more things we have to note here. There's been a lot of Binance bans recently, and check over here. From here, I think crypto and Bitcoin will be considered an asset that, while highly volatile, can be a hedge against inflation and should do well in this environment. And Bitcoin to continue its bull run towards 50,000. So 50,000 is next, everyone. 50,000 strike for August expiry is highlighted here and has the highest OI. Once again, there's not much OI between 45,000 and 50,000. And we will be seeing some sharp moves in August. So prepare yourselves, everyone, because we do have some more news that is actually affecting the price currently in this period. But we can check over here. He said he remains heavily skewed to the upside on at least mid-August. So right now in mid-August, so about for a week from now, we're going to be seeing potential upside. So very, very good explosion. I love that. There's a call buying activity across maturities, and that is big. If an investor says, CEO of the platform Delta Exchange saying that it's going to have a bull run, that's something else. Now, Binance is going to be shutting down crypto derivative trading in Europe. Binance moves to suspend its derivative trading in Europe, starting with Germany, Italy, and Netherlands. So they don't allow trading, especially because it's a lot of regulation. Binance doesn't want to be in any shady stuff, and they want to fully regulate it. They want to be accepted in these countries, so they have to act. They're fully now compliant with what the countries want. They say, no more trading. we're gonna fee you. And Binance says that's okay as long as we can work in your country. So Binance is also preparing to cut daily withdrawal limits from 2 Bitcoin to 0.06. So instead of, withdrawing $60,000, you can only withdraw 0.06 Bitcoin, which a lot of us won't matter, but those, actually withdrawing high amounts is going to make a lot of difference, especially if someone did a rug pull and profited $500,000 and he will want to launder that money. Anyway, let's not get into that, but now Binance has been banned in Malaysia. So rip everyone trying to buy Shiba Inu with Binance. Obviously, with the regulation, the price cannot increase just yet, but the crypto exchange has been served with a notice to stop offering its services in the country. So Malaysia banning Binance is big. I mean, is big in a bad way. But Binance takes a collaborative approach in working with regulators in navigating their emerging industry, and we take our compliance obligations very seriously. We're actively keeping abreast of changing policies, rules, and laws in this space. And they just banned it right here, right there. Apart from Italy, countries like Germany, Poland, Japan, Thailand, Singapore, and the United States and the United Kingdom, among others, have issued warnings to Binance. So Binance has to authorize now. Otherwise, the users there, and I'm talking about in millions, will not be able to buy Shiba Inu. So thank you so much for watching this news, and talk to you next time. Peace, everyone.